Hey guys, M.V.K here. Welcome back to Versus Match Chess. Hope everybody had a happy Labor Day. Gave you guys an extra day for the results for worst Batman villain. So let's get right into who won. Polka Dot Man. Yeah, it came down to him and the Eraser, but for some reason Polka Dot Man won. Uh, okay, so let's move on to the next verse match with a twist. This one comes from Action Fan 19, and he wants to know best possible villain for the Flash movie. So the first one he has is none other than Professor Zoom or Reverse Flash. Um, how do I feel about Reverse Flash being the first villain for the 2016 Flash movie? I wouldn't mind at all, but I would really want to see not someone who is a speedster like the Flash as his first villain. That's just me. Next up, Action Fan gives us is I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was the third villain that Flash ever fought. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. My Flash history is a little woozy, guys. But the Weather Wizard. Now, I would take Weather Wizard as a possible villain. I would love to see how they would try to pull that off live action. I think it could work very well indeed. And of course, the next one for Action Fan, his choice, perhaps my number one pick, my favorite of the Rogues, Captain Cold. This would be very interesting in a sense because we would kind of see a different villain. Captain Cold has morals. So we would see a different villain instead of just a typical "I'm gonna destroy you" villain, things like that. And I wouldn't even mind if they gave him his cold powers instead of the technology. And next up, he gives us is Mirror Master. This is another character I would love to see being pulled off, and we would get into the mirror zone and everything like that, and that would be really interesting. Pretty much. Either way, technology or his powers now would be fine with me. And his last choice was Abracadabra. Um, Very powerful sorcerer. Um, that would be kind of cool to see, sorcery into a Flash movie. But yeah, that's cool as well. Now my choices, I added some more. First of all, is Cobalt Blue. This is Barry's twin brother that was separated at birth, and he developed a big, bitter rage and rivalry with Barry. But very cool. Next up is Doctor Alchemy or Mr. Element. Is another one of my choices. Um, Very mysterious character, and once again dealing with alchemy and magic and things like that. That would also play a lot into it as well. So yeah. And for my last choice, Gorilla Grodd. I know it would be kind of funny to see the Flash, a superhero, fighting an ape on live action, and I would hate to think that PETA would get involved in this and stuff like that, and like, oh, he's abusing an animal and everything like that. But Grodd ain't no ordinary gorilla, and he ain't no sweet cuddly animal. He's a murderous son of a bitch, and he's not to be fooled around with. But I would love to see it though. So there you guys have it. 8 choices for possible villains for the 2016 Flash movie. Five, I mean, yeah, 5 came from Action Fan, and 3 came from me. Um, and you guys tell me, who do you feel out of these 8 do you feel would be the best possible first villain for the 2016 Flash movie? And show some love and respect to Action Fan 19. He's the one that created this. Um, and I'm just the guy that delivered. But once again, I'll move on to the next versus match. Like I said, this is going to be a double header. So we'll move on to the next, and I'll see you guys later. And voting begins now, and will end next Monday, which will be the 9th.